You're watching the Wellness Hour, news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. Today's topic, how small improvements made to your smile can change your life. According to my first guest, he says if you don't like your smile, you could do something about it, and it can be affordable as well. With us, we have Nashville's cosmetic dentist, Dr. Kent White. Dr. White, welcome back to the program.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it.
Now, you brought a lot of photos, by the way.
I did.
So we'll try to get to as many of those as possible. And we've had you on the show talking about dental implants for the denture wearers. I guess you see a lot of people from TV.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
like every day?
It's phenomenal. Every day. Yeah.
They say they feel like they know you.
Yeah.
Right? Did they really say that?
Yeah. I mean, and our connection, it's fantastic.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Cosmetic. That's the part that people, I guess, don't know that you do.
Right.
Like, who's the typical cosmetic, so-called cosmetic dentistry smile makeover patient?
Okay. Well, typical. And we just don't have a typical person. I mean, everybody's special. And to me, cosmetic is every person.
All right.
I mean, making teeth look like teeth, that's natural. Well, let's talk a little bit about what I do.
Okay.
One's whitening. I mean, that in itself, it can make you look younger, brighter, just feeling better about yourself.
All right.
Another thing that, it's a small change, but it's really powerful, is just recontouring some of the teeth. So basically what that would be, somebody comes in, they have these little fang teeth or teeth that are just a little too long, recontour those, maybe lighten them up.
Kind of carve them down a little bit?
Just a small amount,
okay.
absolutely,
Okay.
make it even. Something like we would do with a piece of wood. If we had a little sharp edge, what would you do?
All right.
I mean, unless you're into sharp edges, you'd probably recontour it. So,
Okay.
so again, we often blend those two things together. And other things we would basically do would be all different kinds of veneers, smile makeovers that a reconstruction of all the teeth. People have come in, they've made all these patchwork visits, and they've had what we call the Crown of the Year Club. I see that a lot.
All right.
Especially in the last 20 years, because the people that I'm seeing now, they're 60 to 100. So they want to look good, they want to feel good, they want to look younger, they want to be able to eat with their teeth and not lose these teeth. And,
Okay, good.
So to me, everything is cosmetic, is making teeth.
Making it look good.
Well, making teeth look like teeth and having them last for a long time.
Now, you brought photos of how just your smile, according to you, can change your appearance, change your life. You believe that, by the way?
Well, I mean, let's look at the photos.
Okay.
I mean, and you tell me. I mean, if you can't tell the before and after and you can't see some of the changes, I just think you're going to be blown away.
Okay, I'll be blown away. Okay.
And this is life-changing. I hear that word all the time.
From patients.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Are there a lot of people that don't like their smile?
There are tons. I see them every day. I see them in the grocery store. I see them where I work out.
How can you tell they don't like their smile?
Well, they're not smiling. I mean, if I see someone in a kind of a happy place, I mean, what's going on with them? I mean, it has to be something they feel on the inside that they're not saying on the outside. So the smile tells me, I call it the in and out.
The in and out?
In and out. Yeah, I made it up.
Okay.
And I'm going with it.
Okay.
So how you feel on the inside about yourself, this is the only place that really shows, other than the eyes,
All right.
the expression of how you feel. The happiness,
That's good.
that attraction you see on somebody else. I mean, think about this. I researched this one a little bit over the years because this is my love.
All right.
Absolutely my love. Because if
Okay.
I get to help somebody help themselves, we've really done our job for their life. So think about this universally, not just in Tennessee or not just Nashville, not where, where what dentists think or I think, it's what people think. Universal language. Smiling. I mean, go over to someone that's smiling, you're more attracted to that person. You take somebody that's frowning or grimacing or not smiling at all, you're probably not going to be attracted to that person. So I just tell you, I truly believe.
You have a nice smile. Did you have anything done?
I've had a lot
Let
of
me see
done.
those. Okay.
All right, I have to tell you this.
Yeah.
This quick story, or my team would laugh at me. I don't have quick stories, but this one is.
All right.
So it happened last week. One of our men in our practice, basically, I know his story really well. Has dental disease, cavities, had all this work during most of his life, childhood, was hurt physically, emotionally, just hurt. And had a couple oral surgeries, braces. So does this person really want to come to our office and have more work done?
No.
and you have to upgrade this stuff. Can't wait till it breaks or hurts. And so guess who that person is? It was me. So, you know, I didn't know this was going to happen.
All right. So you used to have bad teeth.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And you were a dentist.
I had teeth way up in here that had to be taken out. So in one day, I was able to basically have all my teeth fixed and have all these little spaces and things taken care of. And so now, not just right here with my photos, it happened to me. So when I had my smile changed, I mean, it was a big changer. I had no idea what was going to occur, but I feel better about myself. I felt more attractive. I wanted to, starting my dating. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? So it was a game changer. It led me into the career I'm in right now, working with this.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you brought some photos. What are we looking at?
Yeah, big case here. It's a game changer. I want you to look at this.
All right.
So here's a guy. He came in to me, what can you do for me? Worst case you probably have ever seen. I said, no. I said, I can help you. And so I gave him a couple of different options. I said, we can straighten these, whiten them, maybe spend 2 or 3 years in there. He wanted it done immediately. In one day, we were
What do you mean 2, 3 years, like with orthodontics
with
or something?
orthodontics.
Okay.
And certainly we do that in our office. But our big thing for a lot of our people, especially older people that just doesn't want to go through all that, right here, we were able in one day to completely,
wow,
completely restore his mouth. So for him, look at what happened between the before and after.
All right.
I happen to know it was a job change, a total career change. Got married. New job, haircut, getting fit. So how do you think that
All
occurred?
because of his teeth?
I absolutely. So Randy, here's another one.
All right.
So this lady, she came in, she didn't like her smile. She didn't like how narrow her teeth were, how her jaws kind of collapsed back. She's telling me they're dark, they're discolored, she has old dentistry. This is my typical person over 60. Now let's take a look at her after.
Very nice.
Yeah, she is telling me, this is a game changer, you've changed my life. So I'm like, tell me a little bit more about that. And so she sends all of her friends, she sends us cookies, which we love. And she's just absolutely.
Like personality changes, you say that you could even see it when they come in for cleanings?
Well, the thing about this one, absolutely, first of all. But the thing about her, and especially others, is they perk up. They look like they've had like a little facelift. They tell me this was what was missing. I've had all these things done. And now she actually did tell me this. She said, I've had other little things done, but she said this was the thing I was looking for. She just didn't know.
We talked on the phone. Anticipating you coming here, I feel like I could spot veneers walking down the street. They're big and they're bulky.
Yeah.
And the housewife shows, there's always one of them with these big fake teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something you think the dentist didn't do a very good job, or is that what the patients are demanding? I want big, giant fake teeth.
Well, my opinion is I don't think the patients are coming in saying, I want big fake teeth. That just sounds...
So that's the hands of the dentist?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's...
Because these look pretty natural, by the way.
Yeah. Well, that's what we hope. That's what we shoot for. And we don't let them leave. And they view this. They view this on their teeth before we put them in.
Like a try-in or
like
trial?
A try-in. It's the same thing as when you go and have clothes. You try the clothes on. Or most of us do.
Okay. You tried that jacket on before you bought it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, my wife made me. No, I want to look good.
All right.
Is this any different, with any of our pictures? They want to look good.
And not all cosmetic dentists do that?
I've taught this many years, all over the country, now internationally. I don't see it.
We should mention, because I know you don't want to brag about yourself, but there's a Las Vegas Institute, which is like what Juilliard is to music. That means that I guess from all over the world, dentists go there to learn cosmetics, so-called cosmetic dentistry.
Right.
You taught there for how many years?
Almost 9.
9 years.
Yeah.
So does it cost more to go to a guy like you, a guy that teaches other dentists cosmetic dentistry?
It doesn't. The costs are basically the same with a lot of people. If you're going to have it done, you might as well have it done
with a guy that has
correctly.
experience.
Yeah, experience. Yeah.
Okay,
Teaching, experience. So really, you have to look at their work. Is that dentistry done by them? Do they have lots of different kinds of cases? You know, look at their training. It should be on there. Here's another guy, young guy. We see a lot of this. He comes in, he said, what's wrong? He's wanting a couple of teeth fixed. It's every tooth. He's telling me, they're short. I don't like the way they are. They're actually cutting my cheek, they're cutting my tongue. He's telling me, or asking us really, what can you do? So with this guy, I'm really excited because I know exactly how it's gonna look. And he is saying, okay, what can you do? What can you do? He's young, he has no idea. And he says, show me. So we do a little imaging. We give him an idea what it's gonna look like. He said, let's do it. Now remember, I said it earlier. I know what it's gonna look like. I've done countless of these cases. He doesn't know it.
Like thousands?
Thousands.
Okay.
Now, I want you to look at the after.
Wow.
Yeah. I get to see him have tears of joy. I mean, that's powerful. I see him with the mirror, just like this. He's never seen this. Even when his teeth were not worn down, he tells me this. I didn't have teeth like that. So look at his appearance. Again, I always say this because it's true. It's his face. It's his eyes. His whole demeanor, it's like sitting up. His whole demeanor has changed. Now, he's telling me this. And more so, guess who else is telling me? His new wife.
So just because of his teeth?
Yeah. No, it's not just his teeth. It's his self-confidence. It's his whole charisma has changed. I mean, his whole attitude has changed since we've seen him. I mean, I think...
He looks like a more educated guy, because you told me that on the phone.
Yeah.
You said, Randy, just the teeth could make you look smarter.
Yeah, yeah. In his case, it not only made him look smarter, he has told me how much better he feels about himself. So people like this that come in, you know, whether you know it or not, but they're discriminated against. If you have short, worn down teeth, you look old. You may not even be old. This guy's not old.
Yeah.
People have crooked teeth. You know, they look like they don't take care of themselves, or they have dirty teeth. I mean, think about these things. Spaces between their teeth. They look young or younger. They look non-educated. And so, I mean, teeth are so much more important than what we're giving them credit for. Now, think about this.
All right.
90%, I think it's more, of our expressions come through one place, our face.
Yeah.
And so what happens then? The teeth show. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
look at you.
So if you don't like
Yeah.
your teeth,
Yeah.
do something about it. Because
Do
that's what you
something
said.
about it.
There's a lot of people that go through a long time. Like most of these people went 10 years of hating their smile.
Right. Right.
And when it's all done, do they all say like, man, I should have done this a long time ago?
Yeah. And that's why, you know, unlike our implant show, we want to catch these people and help them kind of catch these issues before they lose their teeth. And you have to start a little early. And that's what these other people tell me. All right.
Okay.
Crazy case. Crazy case. All right, check it
All
out.
right.
All right. So here's a lady. She said, you know, I don't like my smile. I don't like all these spaces. Here's what we did for her. Now I want you to look at the after. Look at her face change.
Yeah.
She's changed jobs. You know, she's dating now. She wasn't dating before. Life changer. I have a lot of pictures I want to get through.
Okay, let's do
All
it.
right. Another favorite.
She has a pretty good looking smile though on that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. She just wanted it kind of cleaned up, wanted it better. She's telling me this.
Okay.
You know, it's not something I'm making up.
Yeah.
She said, I want some of my old dentistry out. What can you do? And I don't want these to look fake. I have a lot of friends. They tell me, you know, you don't want these veneers.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what you want? You want to feel good. You want to look good. You want your smile to last a long time. It's simple. So look at this after. Would you think those are veneers?
No, it's very nice.
Yeah. Now, again, look at her face. Powerful. And she's telling me all of this. You know, I just don't want things to look fake. I want them to look beautiful. I want them to look natural. I see other stuff. You know the story. You want things to look natural, a lot of cases.
Okay, let's go ahead. We have time for a few more.
All right, let's do it.
I mean, that's a pretty good smile.
Well, she didn't like it, so she came to me.
What didn't she like?
Well, she said, you know, I had some work done, and I just don't like the way they look. They don't reflect who I am. So I said, well, I can improve on that.
So as a dentist, a cosmetic guy, what do you see wrong with that?
Well,
When she asks you.
yeah, well, it's the shape. I mean, this is a whole other show, and I typically share this with a lot of the dentists, but they're too wide. They don't fill out the sides. She didn't like the fact that the two teeth were kind of bucky. We sat down. I showed her what we could do. Look at the after.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the after.
Look like a model.
I mean, I think the pictures say for itself. I mean, she went from an ordinary person to a bombshell.
Yeah,
I mean, that's powerful.
It's very natural, very nice.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
a lot of this goes into the design. I mean, you're in on this design,
Totally.
the whole part.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. So
All right.
let's keep going.
Okay. Is it more women than men, by the way?
It
Seems
used
like
to
it'd be more.
Boy, early 90s up to about 2005, it was 70% women. You know, and I just don't think the men were allowing themselves to do things. Or now that's what they're telling me. In the past,
So men are coming into this.
yeah,
Real men.
Yeah, you're going to
I'm
see a
kidding
lot.
around
Yeah,
about that.
they're real men. I mean, you know, all right, you're going to see a lot. Here we go. Look at the before. Ordinary guy. He tells me, I don't like how short my teeth are. Had some work done, a lot of work done, and he says, what can you do? Well, I said, now, if you want to know everything we're going to do, you're going to have to go to dental school. Because this guy's fun. He's building cell towers and all these different things that he's going everywhere. He said, I want to feel better about myself.
Okay.
I mean, now let's look at the after.
very nice.
Yeah. Now that's all the teeth restored. That right there is probably one of the happiest guys we have. I mean, he's even smiling in his before, which we love that. But he's taking on another level in that after. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, it just looks like nice, clean teeth.
Yeah.
And I told you I'm not trying to side with you.
Okay.
But these do, because I always look. I go into this thinking, you know, veneers, they look so fake.
Yeah.
But this does not look fake. I mean, this is real stuff.
right.
Do people say that like, hey, are they worried? Because that seems like the fear. It's like, what are my teeth going to look like when this is
Right.
all done?
Yeah.
Is that a fear? Is that common
It's
or
a
no?
worry. It's a worry. It's a fear. It's my friend, my neighbors had this done, and then they see our work and they think the teeth have just been whitened.
Okay.
And that's a compliment. You don't get a lot of referrals off of that because they don't tell anyone. I mean, it's kind of
All
like
right.
other surgeries. But, these next few.
Okay. It's like you're showing me baby pictures, by
Yeah,
the way. You're
okay.
so proud of these. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, in a way, it kind of is. I mean, they're going from this person to the way they feel about themselves now. So isn't that kind of a little
Yeah.
metamorphosis?
It's good.
So it's not a caterpillar, but it's a metamorphosis. All right,
Okay.
now look at her. Almost similar to the last picture.
Looks good to me,
this
though.
This is a woman this
This
time.
before photo
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah, and she has a nice smile there. And, you know, with her, it was kind of funny. We'd recommended a few little improvements. She'd want to whiten her lower teeth. She said, I want something better. We proposed it. Now look at the after.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, could somebody be, though, too far gone? Because a lot of these people had pretty good smiles to begin with.
Yeah. Okay.
Could you be?
You never can be too far gone. I mean, we can do anything. I mean, no matter what you do, we see it every day. No matter
You see what every day?
we see these people come in with bombed out mouths. We see them come out with missing teeth. You're just never too far gone. When you're never too far gone is when you don't come in. And you just don't think anything can be done. So you're never too far gone. I mean, the pictures you're seeing here today, you know, it shows you. You're just never too far gone. You can't be broken down too far that we can't help you.
Okay, good.
We can get you a beautiful smile.
All right, time for a few more.
Yeah, let's do it. Recent case. Now, I want you to look at his before. Now, we kind of had to help him along a little bit. And we do this. I mean, if I see somebody that's, they're pretending to not be happy with their smile. But in this case, he said, you know, I just don't like how yellow my teeth are. And he had a lot of different type of things going on. And he tells me, well, now I don't like these old crowns I have. They look gray and different things. So now look at his after.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a total different person. He looked at me last Tuesday and I said, are you sure you don't mind me using one of your pictures? And I said,
On this show?
Oh, absolutely. Because I said, I really think you can help a lot of people if they want to do this for themselves. So look at the before, look at the after.
It does change their appearance.
It
by the way.
does. You know. Now he has a towel.
But they feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
Like you say,
Yeah.
if you don't like something about yourself,
Yeah.
you said this on the last show that we
Absolutely.
did about Dylan, but if you don't like something about
Yeah.
yourself, it holds you back in life.
Absolutely. And if you're missing teeth, you still get a beautiful smile. We just do it with implants. So let's go here. She comes in, she has crooked teeth. She tells me, I have crooked teeth rather. I mean, I do see them because we're good. And she didn't like the color. She didn't want to go through braces. She says, I just can't do that in my career. Now let's look at her after.
Wow.
Yeah. Again, in our bathroom, big mirror. I'm like, where did she go?
In your bathroom, you're talking about at the office?
At the office.
They go in there and look at...
Yeah. Yeah. In this case, you know. So she's in our bathroom, big mirror, and we thought, man, she's been gone a long time. What's happening? And she took the sneak peek. Sneak peek. And she's in there with just tears and happiness.
So they get choked up, you say?
Oh, it's huge.
Does your team ever get choked up? Do you ever have to like fight it a little bit?
90% of the time. Now, I do shed tears and walk off down the hallway. And the reason I started doing that is I backed up and I looked at the other people that are involved in their work. My team. That's really their team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the way we do it. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Now, this guy, he came in. He said, hey, I don't want to go through surgery. He'd been told he needed to go through surgery. Didn't like his jaw. Matter of fact, if you look at the before, that's a beard. Even in Nashville, it's a beard. And so he's covering up what he doesn't like. He's telling me he's covering up.
Does he have like an underbite or something?
He does. And, well, it's actually, he called himself, I have a bulldog bite. And we know what that is. And we basically can rebuild him.
Okay.
And, you know, we can do this non-surgically. And he said, I don't believe you. And he's a happy man, but he challenged us. And I want you to look at the after. Look at that.
Very nice.
Yeah. So
that before, what I'm looking at, that's his smile before. Like his top teeth didn't even show?
Not at all. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what happens here, it's just, he comes in and about 2 months afterwards, changed jobs. He's dating, hasn't gotten married yet, like some of our cases. Okay. But yeah, seriously, he's dating now. He's changed jobs, and he's like many people that we see. If you really think about it, what happened in the last few years? People are losing their jobs, all these crazy things, and some give up, some don't. He didn't.
So it's like an investment in themselves.
That's exactly what it is. All right. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Hate the way they look. Somebody told her she needed whitening. She said, I can't believe I can whiten these. So look at the after. I mean, it's beautiful. You know, it's soft, it's gentle, it's pretty, it's natural. I've got more to get
That's
through.
very nice, by the way. Good job.
Yeah.
You know, people just tuning in need to know that I'm not endorsing Dr. White here, but these are good. You know, it's good because I went into this. I told you my green room.
Yeah.
Thinking it's just teeth.
Yeah.
But it does change. And you said no, Randy. It changes their appearance.
Well, I've done my job here. If you just if I've changed your mind later.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Recent case. He said, I'm getting tired because lettuce is staying on the burger after I get through eating. Basically, he has open bite.
That means his teeth don't come together?
Don't come together in the very front. He said, can you fix it? Look at our after.
Nice.
His answer was yes. He's also one of our, hey, can I do a video for you? Can I do anything to help people that have been suffering from what I have gone through?
Now, these are, we should mention, because you told me this, I mean, these are complex
they're really
procedures, rebuilding a mouth, right?
Yeah.
And because if they're just tuning in now, I mean, you used to teach this, or you still do, to dentists all over the world, this cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, we got to go international this year. So, and this is done literally in one visit.
So you do everything right there in your center?
Yeah, we do everything.
All right.
And another typical patient, half of our practice are 60 to 90. Look at this guy. I mean, those are pretty good teeth, for his age. Yeah. Now look at our after again.
Very nice.
Yeah. He's changed. I mean, we see so much change in him.
So is this vanity, or you think something that they should do?
Yeah, I think it's something they should do.
Okay.
People don't know what they don't know, and they just. And our job is to
help them. When you say
know.
they don't know, like they don't know how it can change their appearance.
Right.
You don't know how it can change their self-esteem.
Right.
Both?
I think it's both, and we see it daily. So.
All right.
Again, let's keep rolling. Look at her before. She has nice teeth. Work done a long time ago. Wanted it changed. She said, "Can this be, could just be better. Now let's look at our after.
Nice.
Really nice.
So they're not as big on the after.
Right.
Is that what I'm looking at?
They're not as big. They're not as. They match her face shape. See, I think where we have it wrong. I know where we have it wrong. We're not looking at the face first.
You mean other dentists?
Yeah. That's what I found out. You look at the face first. Face frames this, the smile, the teeth that give us our expression, joy, happiness, laughter, self-esteem, all the stuff that's legit. So if that's vanity, sign me up.
Okay.
All right. Dentists we get the privilege to work on. We get a lot of dentists.
He's a dentist.
He's a dentist. Yeah. Now he has nice teeth, and he's an older gentleman. Now let's look at his after.
Yeah.
He said, I don't really want anything done. I just kind of want it cleaned up. I've seen some of the work you do, and can you just do a few veneers? I said, yes. Now let's look at his after.
Yeah,
A very
nice.
subtle change. We did it appropriately.
None of these are big and bulky.
No. And again, the key is having an artist on our team that designs, I call it man-made enamel. You can call it a veneer or whatever, but I call it a man-made enamel, and that's what it is. All right.
Now, by the way, I met your wife.
Okay.
One of the best, sincerely, the best smiles I've seen. And those are her real teeth.
Right.
Is that right?
No, it's
Did
upper
you
and
do
lower
them?
teeth, all veneers. I did them about
Really?
14 and a half, 15 years ago. Yeah.
Before you were married to her?
Before, yeah. Actually, that was part of our whole deal. I'll fix your teeth. You feel better about yourself, then we get married. Yeah, that part's a lie.
You just made that up. All right.
Yeah, made that up.
We have literally time for two
All right,
more.
let's
So
go.
I hate to rush you, but we're going to have to rush.
Okay. So look at this guy. If you pulled his lips apart, you would see missing some teeth, crazy alignments. He said, I don't think you can help me. Now look at his after.
Nice.
Saw him this week. Incredible. All right, we've got to get through this one. I look at his before. He said, I want these crooked teeth fixed. I know exactly what you do. Can you do it? I said, absolutely. Now, look at his after. Totally game changer for him.
He looks more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Looks very nice.
Last
Is
case
this
here.
routine for you, by the way? I know there's a lot that goes into it.
It really is.
You claim,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But it's what you got to build these cases up.
Okay, last one.
All right, last one. Love this man. His daughter came to me, said, can you help him? Now look at his after. I know we've been saying look at his after,
Yeah.
but look at the after. I mean, that's a happier man, face looks better, everything about it. Now these are all things that they tell me
We're out of time.
afterwards.
But if somebody's watching this, final message, they don't like their smile, what's your advice?
Yeah. Well, if you don't like your smile, do something about it. Come in, let us help you. I know we can help you.
Okay, good. I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Always good. And sorry for rushing you through
It's okay.
this.
I wanted to get them done.
We're going
Thank
to get you back
I
again.
really appreciate it.
You've been watching The Wellness Hour. I'm Randy Alvarez for now. I wish you good health.
Thanks for watching The Wellness Hour, the leader in medical news with your host, Randy Alvarez, the authority on health issues.